Hello, everyone, and thank you for tuning in to the Get podcast, where we mostly like to sit here and vibe to this sweet royalty-free YouTube audio library tunes, which is like the best recording artist other than Kendrick Lamar. How's everyone doing today?
Great. I love royalty-free. You know, America is royalty-free.
That's true, since 1776.
History lesson.
Okay, history buffs.
Well, what about Burger King?
Oh.
Well, he's a figurehead.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Real. It's not a real king. But
Hey,
anyway.
so thank you for tuning into the Get podcast.
Sorry about the political debate.
Politics, Regency politics are all the rage now in 2021.
Burger King.
Make him a real king.
This is a sneak preview of almost how dumb we can get. Yeah. This is the Get podcast. We are a product of Improv Cape Cod, which is an improv troupe based on Cape Cod. I don't know how we came up with the name, but we did. We landed on it, and it stuck. We produce this Get podcast, which is where we as a group talk for a couple minutes about the dumbest things in the world because we have no other choice because of the way our brains are wired. And then based on the things we talk about and we say silly things, we'll take notes and stuff like that because our memories aren't that great as we age. And then based on the things that we say, we then go into a run of scenes. Based on the things that we say, we create a fabulous little world that is designed to make you laugh and or wince as you cringe, whatever comes first. And again, we are Improv Cape Cod, but you're probably like, okay, cool. Like, are you the collective we? Do you have groupthink? Are you like an interstellar species? And like maybe, but we do have individual names. I'll start with my own name just because I'm talking to you right now. My name is Jack.
And I'm Jameson.
I'm Amy.
I'm Maxie.
I'm Prince Jim.
Prince
Okay,
Jim.
fine, sure.
Okay. Using titles. Okay. Didn't realize that. But together, we are individually we are strong, kinda. But together, we are unbelievably strong, also kinda.
No equivocations.
No equivocations. So thank you for tuning in. Hey, so how's everyone's week going?
Wonderfully.
Better than my linguistic skills, I hope.
Yeah.
Anyone?
I love, like, with all the royal talk, I'm like, we're the royal we.
Oh. I thought we were royalty-free, no? Well, no, not this content, just our music.
Well, wait, can we get royalties on our podcast?
No one gets paid.
Oh.
But like, we could have a royal tea. A tea that is royal. And have tea time.
Yes.
I always wondered, do royal people, like, is there a royal version of everything? Like, is it like, the royal underpants, your highness?
Her Majesty's undergarments, sir. This would be Her Majesty's or His Majesty's, His Royal Highnesses, her HRH. Like
How do you spell highness?
HIGHNESS, Highness.
Oh.
Like, hi.
This whole time, I always thought there was some... I'm about to reveal how stupid I am. I always thought there was some word like highness, like a noun that's just separate
Like
from...
heinous?
No,
no,
it's spelled
no.
like that, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, they're just
Your
high
Highness.
up in the social
Highness.
hierarchy.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
I'm so glad
Elevatedness.
I didn't know that.
Well, good thing you're not in the royal family or they'd be disappointed in you.
Maybe I'm disappointed in them.
I mean,
You probably should.
yeah, you can be.
I mean,
Yeah.
America.
Let's write him a letter.
Dear Her Royal Highness.
Yeah. Who do you think you are?
Or in
You
the
think
case of
you're
my letter,
so
it'd be
cool.
Dear Royal Highness, parentheses, SIC.
To all your highnesses.
But I love, yeah.
I guess I must have been high when I first heard the word highness for me to not know that. That's, oh man, my mind's blown.
I don't know, you heard it so many times, but you didn't see how it was spelled.
The other day I Googled what are the freest countries in the world, just to see like if there's like someone had like quantified it. And I had to type the word freest for the first time without ever having, written it or read it.
yeah.
I'd only ever said it out loud. Freest. But when you look at it, it looks like it's freest.
Freest?
Yeah.
I like that concept, though. The country's free. You could just come take it. It's like on the shelf. Here's a free country. There you go.
Yeah.
It's yours.
That's why we need to have our U.S. military budget as high as it is, because we're the freest country in the world.
Great.
Right?
Okay.
Yeesh.
Right? Just kidding. Not even that chart said we're the freest country in the world.
Yo, Joe.
Man,
Talk about politics. Jeez.
yeah. What else can we do?
Religion. Let's get into the
Religion.
Let's tackle all the religion.
Let's starting with Maxie. What's your least favorite organized religion? No, I'm just,
Johnism.
Oh.
well,
Or
whoever this John guy is.
Jackism.
Yeah.
Jackism. I think that's got to be the most popular religion in the world based on internet search data traffic. Wait, Jackism. Okay,
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm a reformed Jackist.
That just, it all sounds dirty, but we're not meaning to be dirty, but it's dirty. A reformed Jackist.
I'm just a reformed jackass. I'm not reformed. Oh, you mean
Ah.
new sound files? We got a budget now.
Yeah, we had a yard sale, so we got money for the budget.
37 cents.
Yeah, you know it.
The royal sound effect. Hit
Sound
it.
effects.
That's it.
That's it, Your Majesty.
Let me take a closer look.
Of course, Your Majesty.
Well, I must say, I'm incredibly impressed with the royal underpants.
I have them firmly pressed, sir. They've been washed for about a fortnight.
Did you use royal soap?
Oh, only the best. The most royal soap, including lavender and peasant's tears, sir.
Oh, excellent. Were the peasants as displeased with having their tears used as I am in having to rule them?
They were so displeased with your high taxes, sir, that they whipped for a fortnight as well.
Well, I like things. Thank you so much, by the way, Stuart. As you know, I enjoy things being done in increments of fortnights.
I know, sir. That's why I do it.
Quick question.
Yes.
Am I within my legal rights to rename a fortnight a royal fortnight, and therefore no other peasants can use a fortnight as a unit of measurement of time?
Well, Your Highness, your Royal Majesty, you can do what you please, for you are the king.
All right, then. Let it be known that henceforth I decree that a fortnight is now a royal fortnight, and no one can do anything for a fortnight. It has to be less than or more than a fortnight. I decree it.
Excuse me, Your Highness. It's time for your fortnight bath.
Have this man executed. I need a royal fortnight bath.
Off with your head, Thomas! Off with his head!
Hey, Jessica. I'm really excited that we get to spend the night in this fort that's made out of the sofa cushions.
I think it's gonna be really, really cool. And I brought all of these marshmallows, and I even snuck a candy bar.
Oh, great. Oh, this is going to be good. But we can't get any crumbs in the fort because my mom and dad says we could get ants.
But if we get ants, then they could be our friends, and then we can use them for games where we have to have villagers.
Oh.
Jessica, Stephen,
Yeah, Dad?
you have some explaining to do.
Oh, no.
I see that there's crumbs everywhere, and it can't be a coincidence that both your aunts Mildred and your aunt Betty have arrived. You know what I said about crumbs? They attract ants.
But they're so hungry. They just...
Oh, great. Let me go to the door. This better not be another ant, so help me.
Oh my God, Barry, it's so wonderful to see Jessica, Steve. Oh my God, you guys
Look
have
how they've grown.
Look at them.
That's amazing.
They're gorgeous.
Thanks. We got a surprise for you in the fort.
Please tell me. Oh my God, I hope it's what I think it is. It better be crumbs.
I know. We came all the way for crumbs. We better don't disappoint us.
I hope we're not disappointed here.
Well, come on in.
Hey, feed us the crumbs like you used to when you were really little.
Okay.
Let's do the crumb song. Come on,
The
remember?
crumb song. When you're hungry, eat a crumb.
Yum,
When
yum.
you're lonely,
We eat a crumb. Yum, yum.
Put it right in your tum tum tum. When you're lonely, eat a crumb.
It's to die for.
I love it.
It's delicious.
See,
It
Dad,
never gets old.
it was all worth it.
Yeah, I guess that was a ill tune. Thank you, ants.
Oh, thank you.
Right, you know, I'm really sick and tired of His Highness always using our tears for his fortnight blah, blah, blah.
Right, like I'm completely out of tears myself. Like, we lost the family dog a fortnight ago, and now I can't. I'm from Southern England, and it's but it doesn't make anything easier because my tear ducts they're completely empty.
Exactly. Right, well, you know what I think we should do?
What's that?
We should refuse any more tears for the what's-his-face person.
Well, that might mean an immediate execution. Come on in.
Hello, I'm an agent of the good king, and I couldn't help but overhear some things said, some things uttered in your English and Southern English accents that were most horrifying to hear.
There's no treason to be spoken of here, sir.
Treason, interesting choice of words.
Oh, no, what have I done?
Now, if you take the word treason and subtract the O and the N, and then rearrange the first letters, then you have the word tears, which, if I'm not mistaken, you have sworn that you would not provide for your majesty.
Right,
again.
well, if you take the other words, you got N-O, and that's what I say to you, no.
Don't you bandy about with wordplay with an agent of the king? Don't you know who I am? Or did
Who
I...
are you calling a bandit?
Oh, I think you heard me plain and clear. And
Your
furthermore...
vocabulary really is intriguing.
My what?
Vocabulary.
I'm sorry, I've never seen vocabulary written or read. I've only ever heard it out loud.
Oh, I bandy it about all the time. That's what I do.
Well,
N-O.
Wow, your northern vocabulary's really awe-inspiring. I think you should be king.
well, I will not tolerate this.
How?
Well, we
you
should
know,
take
you
a
know,
vote.
Yeah, you know how you decide who should be the king? You vote.
Yeah, vote. Yeah. We can pull some pieces of paper out and we can
you
make
do
it
it with
into
your
like
arm.
You do it with your arm.
I nominate me. I vote for me. You vote for me. You're outnumbered. No.
Well, I don't want to be in the minority, so I suppose, given the circumstances, I will vote with you. You're now my king.
It's 2 against. Okay. Well,
Well, he's going to be Lord Chamberlain.
Oh,
yeah, it's not bad being Lord Chamberlain. You get to change the chamber pot.
oh, sounds excellent. Oh, I can't wait.
Oh, pay no attention to this southern man.
I gotta say, Lily, there's one thing I love. It's a Southern man.
Oh my God, I love a Southern man too.
I just need someone who sounds like I do and someone who can really appreciate me for me with all my quirks.
I know, you just need to find someone who is willing to sound exactly like you, but also understand that you keep a jar of toenails. Not your toenails, just toenails.
Toenails from other people's feet.
Exactly.
It's just like, it's an aromatherapy thing, and they have to acknowledge that.
And I just want to find someone who sounds exactly like me and is willing to accept that I like to sniff cheese.
Cheese is good to sniff.
I never eat the stuff, but I just can't help but sniff it.
You know, I hope one day you give it a little taste, that you just put your tongue on. Or maybe you'll find a man who loves to eat the cheese that you sniff.
Or better yet, lets me sniff it while he eats it.
Now that's romance. That's romance. That's why I'm so glad that we are at Panera right now, because there's a gentleman over there who has a mozzarella and tomato sandwich, and I'm just hoping that he'll come over. So hang on, wait.
Well, this just has to be the most delicious sandwich I ever did have. Very good.
Over here.
have to say that you two are the most comely lasses I ever did see. Look at you both.
Oh my
my
goodness.
goodness.
Well, we noticed that you were eating by yourself. Do you want to bring yourself in that sandwich over here?
Well, I think that would be most delightful. Let me just grab my sandwich and sit right down next to you.
Please make sure you grab the sandwich.
Yes.
Please make sure.
Well, you're eyeing the cheese on my sandwich, aren't you?
It looks so delicious.
It sure does.
Would you like a sniff of my cheese?
Oh my God, Lily! I think this might be the one.
Excuse me. I've got an order here ready up for the pair of Southern Belles just over yonder. Hey, want me to bring it to you, miss?
Oh, well, please do. And I really love your sandals. Those are some very nice toenails you got going on there.
Well, these are pretty good. Truth be told, I don't usually tell this to folks, but saving up my toenails, to clip them later and put them in. Well, this is going to sound stupid, but
It won't.
I keep them in a jar, and I use the jar of toenails for aromatherapy. But you don't want to hear about none of that, I imagine.
Oh my!
Your life is beautiful.
Oh, your toenails are beautiful. What's her name? Handsome.
My name. Folks don't often ask me that. Usually I'm shouting their names from across this Panera Bread.
Oh.
But my name, now that you've asked, is Hercules von Bannon.
Well,
That's a
that is
fabulous
an
name.
impressive name.
It's
Yes, it
German
is.
and Greek.
Those are my two favorite ethnicities.
I'd like to announce to the court here that as the Earl of Sandwich, I have invented a food item that I'm sure will please all of you.
Oh, sounds great. Let's hear about it.
Well, bring it forth. I would like
It's
to
called
sample it.
spaghetti.
Spaghetti. It sounds
Yes.
Italian.
That sounds very exotic.
You take a piece of bread,
Oh,
and then you put some meat on it, and you might put some vegetables on it, and you might put some condiments on it, then you put another piece of bread on it, and you have spaghetti.
My.
Well, this is innovative.
well, that sounds perfectly fitting, and it sounds like it would pair rather nicely with a new beverage I've invented. I call it beer.
Ooh.
You take grapes and age them in such a way that the fermentable sugars create an alcoholic byproduct, and then you drink this grape juice called beer. And it's intoxicating. I think it would pair nicely with your spaghetti.
Oh, lovely. Well, I'm so happy to hear this, for I have invented a new thing called ketchup. See, what I do,
divine.
I take cucumbers, but I let them sit till they turn into something else called pickles. And then I mash the pickles right up into a kind of mush and add other accoutrements to them. And then I spread it over whatever I prefer. And it's called ketchup.
Well, that. I think that has gone too far. I think that you are a witch, and you shall be burned henceforth upon the nearest stake.
Oh, my!
Oh, no,
That's
no.
outrageous of you.
Inventing food is not witchcraft. Inventing food is one thing that we mortals can do for ourselves. You're confusing foodstuffs with something else that witches do, which I'm going to say is creating things that make you throw up.
Oh, I'm not very learned in these sciences.
So you say, Bernard,
Oh,
though I know you were experimenting the other day with orange juice and milk.
you caught me. I'm so sorry. Please forgive me.
I think you're a witch.
Burn them at the stake!
Burn him. But first, would you like some spaghetti? That's the last meal.
Please. It's delightful. It was totally worth it.
Oh, don't be silly. Oh, Jesus, you're being so silly.
Someone spiked the pen of royalty.
Royal, the royal. Oh, you sound like a Belle Royal.
Oh, God, this is just, this is my first time to the castle, and you people are really a lot of fun.
It's always the best when the tears spike.
Oh, boy, wow. So are we going to play Twister?
Oh, as long as you don't put your right hand on my red.
Well, sometimes the rules get stretched a little when you're playing Twister.
Well, around here, we play a different kind of twister.
Yes, indeed.
This sounds kind of creepy.
In
Yes,
this
it is.
game, you are tempted to put your hands and your feet into the brown circle.
Yes. We've created a brown circle. It's not quite what you think it is. We've created the brown from dapes.
Yes.
Yeah. This isn't some kind of witchcraft or anything weird like that, is it?
Oh, we just like brown, and instead of blue, we have a sort of chartreuse.
Yes. Chartreuse.
Can I use your phone? I need to make a phone call.
A phone, oh dear, I don't think we have the phone. Whoops. It must have rolled out of here because of all the ringing. It aggravated me.
Okay, well, I'll just see myself out. You guys have been a lot of fun, but it's scary.
If you can figure out your way out, I congratulate you.
Oh, this isn't one of those escape room games, is it?
I think you'll find it is really a difficult challenge to relieve yourself of this room.
Wonderfully said, Eric. Wonderfully said.
Do you guys have any spaghetti?
All right, I got free countries here. Free countries.
I'll
Come
take a
get your
country.
free-
I want a country over
All
here.
right. Would you like some Italy, some Greece, some Turkey?
I mean, Greece is one of my favorite ethnicities, so I'll take Greece, please.
All right, here we go.
Thank you so much.
Anyone else? Free countries. Free countries.
Do you have any Tunisia?
Do I have any Tunisia? I got Tunisia out the wazoo. Here you go.
Thanks.
Free countries. Anyone else? Free countries. We got everything. We got every country you could ever possibly want.
One of those northern places, where there's like a lot of snow. What do you got that's got snow?
My friend, I've got so many countries with snow. I've got Canada.
Ooh.
Or Russia.
Ooh.
And that's it.
Ooh.
They're just really big countries.
Okay, I'll take the first one.
All right, here you go. Here, have a Canada.
Thanks.
Your Highness, I am afraid that just about everyone in the kingdom has had their head lopped off because they couldn't catch on to the royal fortnight.
I've heard this terrible news. Just earlier today, I was trying to order my favorite spaghetti with extra tomatoes and extra ketchup, and there was no one to make it.
No one, sire, because of your ordinance.
You don't suppose it's possible that, after all, I was in fact fallible?
It depends on what my outcome will be, sir, depending on what I say. But I would say that you're not entirely incorrect on that.
Well, I would have someone lop off your head, but I think it's only you left, so that wouldn't be fair. That wouldn't be fair.
Excuse me,
Oh, this
Your
one.
Highness. It's time for your royal fortnight bath
And you really ought to take it.
Are you implying that I'm stinky?
Oh, no. I have a respiratory problem.
Well,
Message for the king! Message for the king! What is that horrible stench? The very air I breathe is a poisonous fume.
See, I thought 2 more people now, 1 less down.
I think I understand why everyone is cringing around to me and pinching their noses. I'm smelly. I'm the Smelly King. Everyone's saying it. But you know what it is?
What, your highness?
I can't help myself. You know why?
Why?
I've been playing a lot of this game called Twister, in which I keep putting my hands and feet into the brown circle. And as a result, things have gotten rather grim in terms of the smell department.
Oh, sir, you didn't use the dates.
I didn't use the dates.
You used another thing.
I used another thing.
Oh, sire, thank goodness so many people are dead, so they cannot smell you.
Rest in peace, kingdom.
I'd like to apologize to our entire audience, all 9 or 10 of you, and to the civilized free countries of the world.
But there's no more free countries. Amy gave them all away.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, okay, good.
Got them all.
Hey,
Got them all.
I was getting scared we weren't going to end on a poop joke. So I
It had to end with poop.
Poop joke, poop joke.
Yeah.
Adults.
Man, my voice is tired from doing British accents and thinking about poop.
Oh, that's
By the way,
horrible.
It's terrible.
It's terrible.
Terrible.
Oh, poor thing.
did you guys all know you made that joke, or was it just Amy and I when you guys were playing Twister?
Oh, no, we knew. I
Okay.
was like, I don't want to quite go for poop right now. We used dates. So when you were like, I used the brown, I'm like, you didn't use the dates as instructed. No, we... Come on, who do you think you're talking to? We can catch on to a poop joke like that.
Yeah, that's a mark of an intelligent human being.
That's right.
No poop joke escapes us.
Nothing can escape us. Wow. I learned a lot about how, I'm so, well versed in democracy. I learned a lot about how monarchies work today.
Yeah.
You just execute everyone,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and no one revolts.
Right?
No one.
Except for that one guy
Well,
Yeah.
who called for a vote.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's true. Whatever happened, he's just king somewhere else now.
Basically.
He's the least smelly king.
My favorite novel.
Yeah, by
My
J.R.R. Tolkien.
My favorite Tolkien novel.
Right,
The least
yeah.
smelly king.
the miniseries.
It's going to be the hottest thing on HBO come fall.
Next week, will he take a bath?
The least smelly king.
Well, if you have found this as filled with substance, and I don't necessarily mean that substance, as we have, and you're like, how do I get more substance? How do I get more from this Improv Cape Cod, from these individual people? Well, we are, as I said, Improv Cape Cod. You can find more of these podcasts as well as show dates when shows exist in a post-pandemic universe at improvcapecod.com. Or you can follow us on social media where we're a little bit better at updating things on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at Improv Cape Cod. But if you find yourself thinking, at times I liked a certain thing this person said or that person said, but collectively I hated you all, and I thought you were stronger on your own, and you want to follow us individually, that would really build my ego up if you were to follow me, Jack, on Twitter. And you can do so by finding me at jpomnapom.
And you can find me, Jameson Horton, on YouTube and the Instagrams.
I'm Amy Lee Luna on pretty much all the things.
You can follow me on Instagram when I occasionally post at Maxie Jane What a Pain.
And you can find Jim playing Twister with people of questionable hygiene.
People of questionable hygiene. Well, that was the original name for our podcast, and I wish now that we'd gone with it. Thank you so much for tuning into us. Follow us on the internet, Improv Cape Cod, at Improv Cape Cod, improvcapecod.com. And we hope to see you again, all 9 of you, for our next show. Have a good night. Enjoy your brown circles, everyone.